Hey there, and welcome to Trotting Through Life, the feel-good journey through wellness reimagined. I'm your host, Alicia Trotter, holistic health coach, retreat leader, and lover of all things simple, soulful, and sustainable. Each week, I'm here to share mindset shifts, wellness hacks, and down-to-earth tips to help you feel better in your body, your mind, and your life without all the overwhelm. Because wellness doesn't have to be complicated. Hello and welcome back to Trotting Through Life. I'm your host, Alicia Trotter, and today I have my two beautiful friends, Tammy and Jasmine, with me. They are also my co-host for the Women's Wellness Retreat, and this year will be the 4th annual one. So today we wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the retreat so you would understand, number one, what it is, and we clear up any questions and also tell you what you could expect. So first of all, I want to ask Jasmine's opinion on coming in her first year, which was 2 years ago, and what she thought about it.
Yeah, so I'm Jasmine. I am a local esthetician, and Alicia kind of came to me and just asked if I was interested. I didn't really ask questions. I just said yes because it sounded like right up my alley. And I actually didn't know what to expect from a retreat because this was my first one and it exceeded my expectations. It ended up you stay the whole weekend. There were tons of workshops that we got to do. I met a lot of like-minded women or women who were interested in learning more about what I had to offer and what everyone around me had to offer. And it was just a lot of education that I didn't expect, even for myself, to get some education out of. I was able to educate. I loved the workshops. We had a sound bath, did not expect that. That was amazing.
That was fun.
And just everything. The food, we ate at some local restaurants. Everything was locally sourced. I was actually new to Dixon, so it was a great way for me to get involved in the community and just kind of see what our resources were in the town. There were just so many positives to the whole experience. Overall, I absolutely loved it. And yeah, I've come back every year since, and I can't wait for this year.
Yeah. All right. Well, on the previous commercial that we have out for the advertisement, you hear Tammy and I talking about her takeaway from first year. But let's talk about your takeaway from last year because you had a lot going on, and so you couldn't be with us the whole entire time, but you were so gracious to still give us all your time and we did something different last year. So Tammy is a micro sourdough baker, and she came in and gave us a crash course on sourdough, and it was super fun. So,
Hi, I'm Tammy. Well, like Jasmine said, the workshops are amazing. And I would have to say that the second year, the workshops, I had paid a lot more attention in the workshops and was more involved. And so I enjoyed them more. But this year, I think it's even going to be every year it grows.
mm-hmm.
And we get, advice from the people coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so we always, every year it grows. And so I guess you said second year, it just was better than the first. And I know this year will even better.
Yeah. Yeah. And when they say workshops, what we're talking about here this is wellness. So we're talking about different areas of wellness from a more holistic approach that maybe you might have been curious about, but you haven't gotten to really research it or to experience it. And so we bring in people that are local experts in that area to share with us what they've learned and what they're doing. And you get to experience it on a small level to see if it's something that once you leave the weekend that you want to continue in your daily life to add to your wellness journey. And so this year it's going to be packed with so many different things. It's going to be so great. So we're going to do a Pilates class. We're going to do a bar class. We're going to talk about strength training using your own body weight at home. We're going to talk about hormone balance, cortisol levels, and how they can affect your hormones. We're going to talk about how products in your home could also disrupt your hormones. Jasmine's going to talk to us about skincare, like a morning routine, a nighttime routine. Tammy's going to share with us her personal journey with high cortisol and hormone health, and then also talk to us about bar and strength training at home. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to have a lot more downtime this year. And so in our downtime, we're going to do what we're calling add-ons, but they are no additional charge to you. So what are we adding on this year from your perspective?
So I'd love to add on skin analysis, which I kind of did last year, but I could do a more little in-depth of skin analysis. I'm going to actually bring products for purchase this time as well. So everything I use is clean and it's great and safe for sensitive skin types as well. And then we have red light that we're offering. So red light therapy, that could be great for not only the skin, but the whole body. We also had some workshops, right?
We're going to offer, so we have a friend who was with us last year. Her name's Kendall. She's going to come in and do Pilates with us, some breath work, but she's also going to talk about her coaching and how she has a healing journey of her own, which she talked to us about last year, but she has a book you can get. And she's going to talk about the chakra system. And if you're interested in having a little mini analysis of that, she'll be willing to do that. We have infrared sauna, we have vibration plate, things that you maybe have heard about, but you haven't tried. And it's like a way to try it to see if you want to buy it. So there'll be a lot of downtime when you can try some of these modalities that we personally use for our everyday health. And then we're still going to cook really yummy food, but instead of going out to eat, because where we're located this year is in the middle of the woods and 30 acres. We do have a big swimming pool and a big hot tub, and we have an area in your downtime if you want to play pickleball. There's like hiking. We're going to be doing walking. There's creeks. It's just a place to retreat.
I will say, because I have been to retreats before. I've been to women's retreats, and this retreat is like no other that I've been to. That sounds like I'm boasting, but I am, because Alicia's amazing. And some of the best parts are just being able to lean off each other. You have professionals, health coaches, you have in their fields, you have all these professionals that you just get to sit around maybe the fire or in the swimming pool and ask questions. And so on top of that, you just get to relax. You get to be with other like-minded women. I feel like these need to happen every 6 months. It's kind of like a recharge. And even if it's your first time and you're learning so much, there's a lot of information packed into the weekend. You go away connected to these people. And so you're able to, ask questions more, get together more for coffee, and kind of piggyback off of everything you've learned. And so it's just a really beautiful way to bring community together in a healthy way.
Yeah.
I think too, the education is even after the retreat. Like it's a never ending amount of resources. I mean, I would love to help people even after the retreat talk about skincare. I mean, I'll kind of talk about where I'm located if you guys are interested in getting facials or have questions about your skin. I think what sets us apart, how we just said, is we all are so passionate about what we do. And so we truly want to help people. So it's so nice because the retreat is just like a very small kind of into the big picture of what we offer and all the resources that we can provide for you guys. So, I mean, we want one-on-one time with everyone if we can possibly have it, but then also connecting with others who may be going through something that you're going through as well. I talk to people every day with my job, and it is amazing how many commonalities we have, especially hormone related. I'm glad that this is going to be the theme of this wellness retreat, because especially lately, everyone's going through something hormonally, or we talked about cortisol levels, and hormones can be all ages, especially in my field. And that's the other thing, is we have people all ages that come to this. So
Yeah.
there's really no specific age range. I feel like it pertains to everybody.
Especially good for like a mother-daughter bonding experience, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law situation. We've already started selling tickets this year, and I'll link the website for the retreat in the show notes here. And then you can follow any of us on social media and we talk about it. And then of course, if you have questions, you can just reach out. But you don't want to wait until the last minute because there might not be a spot. So once the beds fill up, we will open it up for day passes only where you can just come and go, which is still good. You're still getting the experience. You're just not having the connections where we're doing the talks around the fire pit at night or the morning times when we're doing our breath work and grounding. You might miss some of those things. And then we have goodie bags for people that are spending the night that have a lot of extras in them. And we all wear matching pajamas. And it's just like a big girl slumber party. It's really fun. So if you've never done anything like this before and you've been curious, then I would encourage you to just jump outside of your comfort zone and just give it a chance because it really has exceeded my expectations over the years. I have dreamt about doing this for 5 years before I ever even hosted the first one. And once I did, it's just gotten better and better and better every year. And it's because I've brought in all these amazing women that have all these amazing talents and gifts that they need to share with the world. And so, yeah, I'm just super excited.
Yeah, and I'll say, I mean, I thought I knew a lot about health and everything and wellness, and coming to these retreats have even broadened my horizon on just educationally and things that I can implement now in my life as well. So I've even taken stuff from it, and I'm the one that helps.
Yeah.
So.
And also, we're going to be eating really good food. And so, her family is opening a cafe. So, our hopes are we can take a field trip to the cafe if it's open. If not, it will be coming soon. And you can definitely come back and visit if you don't get a chance to at the end of the retreat. But something that I love about her sourdough that sets her apart and her coffee from anyone else, and I'll give a little blurb and let you expand on it, is the just love and care and compassionate and cleanness that goes into it. I mean, she really does care. She's feeding everyone like she wants to feed her own family, which is no seed oils, no fake anything. Everything's organic, doubly fermented. I'll let you explain more.
It's not easy, that's for sure. And it's not super cost efficient. But like our heart was that, like she said, we could just treat other people in the community how we treat our own family, which is what the cafe will be. It will be a place to gather for community. And this is why, again, the retreat, in similarity, it brings together like-minded people and you grow upon that. And so, yeah, so the cafe will also have workshops coming.
Mhm.
So we can piggyback off of our retreats and do extra workshops or like second workshops at the cafe. And so hopefully we're going to be open in the next couple of months. And so we can offer that to you guys.
I can't wait.
Super
Seriously,
excited.
counting down the days.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, just the fact that the retreat brought us together, I feel
Mhm.
like, or at least it connected me with you too. I mean,
Mhm.
it's like, again,
Yes.
every time I go, I meet new people, people that I continue to connect with. And if that's not even a good enough reason to go, then
Right.
all the other stuff is just extra.
Just icing on the cake. And
Yeah.
again, it doesn't matter if you know anyone. So last year, there was a lady that came and she did not know a soul, didn't even know us. And she just knew that she needed to do this for herself for self-care. And she came and she had a great time and she wants to come back again this year. Also, there was a lady, Tammy and I teach classes at the local YMCA, and a lady that comes to both of our classes, we were talking about it in our classes and she decided to come. She had never done anything like it before. She's 71 years old and she came and absolutely loved it. She said, I've always wanted to do this my whole life. And so it doesn't matter. Again, like Jasmine was saying, it doesn't matter your age. It just matters that you have an interest and you want to learn and you want to grow and maybe make friendships that are with like-minded people. Maybe you have family members and friends that don't think about that kind of stuff like you do. And so you want to connect with more people that you can learn and grow from. And each year we try to make it different so that you can come back every year if you want to. And we do have people that return every year. And you'll go home with recipes and a workbook that has a tracker so you can keep up with yourself and how you're doing and the progress you're making. And it doesn't mean that everything you learn at the retreat you have to go and implement. It's just giving you an introduction to see if it's something you would like to implement so that you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can almost try it before you buy it kind of type of scenario. But
And all learning too. Like, I think it's really neat to see, even though she has her expertise and so does Jasmine, when we get together as a group with other people that are also here to learn, we learn just as much.
Yeah.
So it's really a great thing. Like I said, I think it's happened every 6 months.
I know.
And Alicia puts this great workbook together. So all your resources are in there and you can journal in it. You can reflect and just write memories about what we're doing. So I love that you do that too, because that's awesome to have and to look back on. I always love looking like ahead and looking back at where I was 2 or 3 years ago and setting goals.
Yeah.
I think we're big goal setters. So
And I just ran into at the coffee truck today, someone from the retreat. And her daughter went to esthetician school, but she was introduced to it by Jasmine from the first retreat. And so her daughter just graduated, and it's just like, it even trickles down to your children. If you come and you're learning things and then your kids are interested, it's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
me
they want to come.
her have a huge just behind the scenes journey on her skin and diet related issues. And she's done so much work and put in the work and has completely changed her skin around. Yeah.
And she's bringing her daughter to this retreat. So
Yeah. So it can be a mother-daughter experience for sure.
I love that.
And I guess last thing to say, unless you ladies want to add anything else, is everything that we're teaching is because we have been on the journey and we had to learn it. And that's why we want to pass it on. It's not that we come here because we've never struggled or we've never had a problem or a setback or anything like that. We come to teach and share out of love and out of experience that we have had to learn, some of us the hard way. And sometimes, even though we know all the things to do, we might have a setback in which we have a setback and then we just get right back on track. And the beauty of going through a setback is when you have friends and like-minded people, they're there to encourage you to get right back. You know, you had a setback, you're okay, pick up your water, drink it, let's go for a walk.
But yes, when I have a setback, I call Alicia. I'm like, you want to go for a walk? So this is really great. This will be a great like refresher.
Yeah.
I've gone through a lot in the last few months. So
yeah. So don't feel like you have to be at any kind of level.
We've all started from somewhere. I mean, we all have had our own struggles and battles, and that's actually my favorite part is meeting the new people that come every year just to listen to the stories. A lot of us end up having so much in common that you wouldn't even realize. And even when you bring the speakers, like guest speakers in, everything they say, I'm always like, yes, yes, yes. Like, and it kind of just strengthens my thoughts on, okay, I'm doing things the right way, or, you know, or maybe I could work on this. So it's
where you're like, that's something I've never thought about before.
always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just so many things out there in the wellness world that sometimes you're seeing on a social media platform that maybe doesn't work. And we're here to show you the things that we do in our daily lives. Maybe we don't all three do all the things all the time, but it's just a mixture of things, again, for you to try it without falling victim to spending a lot of money before you know why it works, how it works, and do I want to buy that? And so, yeah, it's just a good place to come. No, it's a judgment-free zone. You don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to fix your hair. You just come as you are.
Get facial.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna do ice baths. We're gonna have eye patches every morning. We're gonna
It's
do face
super fun.
masks.
Yeah. All the things that you would love to do for yourself to love on yourself, we're going to do it for you. And you just have to come and enjoy yourself.
And we're here for support.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we hope to see you this year. And like I said, I'll link the website here in the show notes if you want to attend. And if you want to grab a friend to be your roommate and just come on, I think it would be lots of fun. But even if you don't know anybody, still come because you'll leave with 10 new best friends.
We're super nice. We'd love to have you.
All right. Until next time. Thanks so much for trotting along with me today. If you loved this episode, be sure to follow the show and leave a quick rating or review. It helps more people find their way to simple, feel-good wellness. I'll see you next Tuesday for another episode of Trotting Through Life. Until then, take a breath, take a step, and keep it uncomplicated.